guys, welcome back. I started breakfast off with some hash browns and orange and some coffee. And then here's my outfit for that day. It was kind of chilly out and not very humid, so I was wearing a sweater, a tank top, a necklace, some earrings. And yeah, as you can see, it's very cloudy outside. I also packed an extra sweater in my tote bag because it was freezing, but I walked along the beach because look how beautiful it was. And I was honestly the only person there. It was so peaceful and just this surreal experience walking this huge beach alone. I also saw some little jellyfish again. The waves were waving, that is for sure. They were huge. And I saw this little half fish, if you can see it. But yeah, I just walked along the beach. I did not know where I was going. I just kept walking. I just felt so free on the beach. I felt like I was in paradise, even though I was freezing. Alright, I'll let you just watch some of this with some music. I'll shut up now. So I walked for about an hour and a half and I reached the end of the beach. There's some people surfing. And I ended up walking all the way to Boca Raton from Deerfield Beach. So I was excited to do some exploring. As I was walking, I stumbled upon this really cute house. I loved it so much. I loved the blue on the white. And I also noticed that in Boca Raton, all their fire hydrants were silver, which I thought was pretty interesting. After walking through the residential area, I finally hit stores, which was awesome because I was a little bit thirsty, a little bit hungry. I only had breakfast. I went into Trader Joe's for the first time in my life. I was super excited. After Trader Joe's, I kept walking. I stumbled across this outdoor mall. It was super cool. All the restaurants looked beautiful. They had nice fountains. This area was like what you'd see in Hallmark movies. That's how I felt. It was super cool, super interesting. Lots of very unique statues. After walking around the mall for a bit, I stumbled on this sushi restaurant that was in the mall. I forget what roll I got, but it was really good. It was the perfect mix of spice and non-spice, if that makes sense. All I know is it tasted really good. And then I did some more walking after. Boca Raton was just super cool to walk around. Everything was so pretty. They had hibiscus flowers everywhere. Now I'm heading back just because it started to get later in the day. My phone was about to die. Here is that pufferfish that I saw on my walk back. But anyways, I had a long way to go, so I'll let you listen to some music and look at the ocean. Here's a clear jellyfish, if you can see it. Here's it again. Now I'm back in the hotel room, getting ready for dinner. This is my outfit. I just went with all black. We went to this Mexican place. I got an espresso martini, but that wasn't the right name for it, but that's what it tasted like. It was very good. And this was my dinner. The next day, I started my morning out on the beach. And then I decided to walk around some of the restaurants and shops near the beach. After that, I decided to walk more into the city area. Saw this little guy, if you can see him, on the reef. There's a couple more, if you saw that little guy jump. And then the drawbridge decided to go up, which this bridge in particular, walking over it was so scary because the cars made the metal piece vibrate and shake, and I was like, oh my god, this bridge is gonna break when I walk on it. It was so terrifying, but look how cool that is. And they literally just bring it up so that the big yachts and boats can go underneath. Like, look at that. That's a huge boat. Once I crossed the bridge, I couldn't help but notice all the artwork that was just around. Like, look how pretty this is. Look at those little fish. Like, it was so cute. Like, they just added any kind of detail to make it more beachy and more tropically. It was so fun to look for all of them. I just kept walking pretty much all day because I didn't know what to do. It was still very chilly. Decided to go to lunch at this little sushi place. Here is my lunch. I got a salmon hand roll, and I forget what the other roll was, but it tasted so good. After lunch, I started walking back to the hotel, and of course the bridge went up again. But the weather was starting to get warm out, so I was gonna go back and get ready to go to the beach. I picked my spot for the beach. It was surrounded by quite a bit of shells and far enough from the water because there's still some jellyfish and I did not want to get stung. But just looking at the water was so beautiful. I collected some shells. I love collecting shells. It's so much fun looking for all the different unique ones. Like, look at all these shells by the area I was at. I saw a dead little crab. After soaking up a bit of the sun, I headed back to the hotel for the evening. The next day, I went on a walk and saw that beautiful home and other beautiful homes. I seem to be missing footage for this day, so this day is going to seem super short. But I decided to go to a historic lighthouse, and the walk there was so pretty. I saw some fish. I don't know if you can see it in this video, but I tried to film it, so hopefully you can see it. Here is the lighthouse in the corner. It was super cool to see. And then I saw this guy. There's a little bit of the lighthouse again. I definitely filmed a lot more of the lighthouse, but I just don't know where the footage is. For dinner, Bailey and I got Papa John's and I spilled the butter on me. The next day, started off at the beach again. There were so many birds, and the birds there, they were not scared of you. You were scared of them. For lunch, I had a Caesar salad, and then after that, went back to the water. It was so gorgeous today. I saw a surfing camp going on. I always wanted to surf. I really regret not doing surfing lessons while I was out here, but it's okay. After being at the beach all day, I went on a little walk because it was gorgeous out and the sunset was beautiful. I was on my way back to the hotel room to get ready for dinner because Bailey and I were going out that night. We went to American Social. I got a Caesar salad. I forget what Bailey got. We also had some oysters, and then I had this amazing pineapple mimosa. And we were just in Boca Raton, so we explored the area a bit. We went inside this super cute and cool ice cream shop. It was so beautiful in here. The next day we were kind of lazy, so we just kind of hung out inside, and then we got lunch. We went to Whale's Rib, got oysters. I got a Caesar salad and we got their fries. And then we went into Fat Tuesdays. It was super fun. It was like alcohol Slurpees and you got to keep the cup, which is always fun. For dinner, we went to a sushi buffet. They had so many seafood items. I just stacked my plate and so many sushi items. It was crazy. And the next day, I got food poisoning, which, shocker, seafood buffet, of course I'm gonna get food poisoning. So I laid in bed all day, watched Pearl, and I felt so sick, so awful. I do not wish food poisoning on my worst enemy. It was the worst day and a half of my life. After a day and a half of rotting in bed, I was finally able to get out of bed and go on a short little walk. I saw so many animals. I love this bird that I saw. And then I went thrifting, saw this cute Coach bag. And they actually had a lot of Coach bags here. And then for lunch, I got fries from Charm Burger. They were amazing fries. And then I just went for a little walk on the beach and did some more shell collecting for the rest of the day. The next morning, I had some oatmeal and a banana to help revive my stomach from the pain. And I just decided to relax on the beach. Saw this bird. For lunch, I had whale rib again because this was the best Caesar salad and the best fries I've ever had. I didn't film that much that day, but the next day again had oatmeal with some bananas. Just relaxed on the beach. I basically just laid in the sun all day long because my stomach was still not 100%. So it was very relaxing, and I knew my days here were coming to an end. So I wanted to enjoy the sun before I came back to Winnipeg in the cold. I did a little bit of swimming. It was so relaxing. The waves weren't as big today. The sun was hot. It was a really good swim. The next morning, I had oatmeal again. And then it was time to sadly pack as my trip is now over. I was struggling figuring out how the hell am I gonna get all this stuff in my suitcase, but I did it. I'm at the airport. I got a margarita pizza before the flight. It was so good. And then I was on the airplane. I played this hidden object game on the first flight. And goodbye, Fort Lauderdale. You will be missed. I got some pretzels at the airport, and I got a Clamato. It's seriously the best combination. Here was my airport outfit. I touched down in Montreal to get to my connecting flight. Saw this pizza place. I think the margarita pizza I ate at the airport before was way better than what they were serving. Now I'm on my flight home. I'm finally landed after 13 hours of just traveling, waiting in an airport. It is so nice to be home after being in an airport for a long time. I came home to some packages. The first one I opened was this pretty pink packaged one. It was a little bit difficult to open. I was struggling with the scissors a bit. It's a package from Solar Wave. It's a facial cleanser, which I'm super excited to use. Thank you so much, Solar Wave. Next package is the big box. It's from Foodology. Thank you so much, Foodology, for all the goodies and the water bottle. The next package is from Nickel Suede. I will put my discount code for them in the caption. You guys can get $5 off whenever you order from them using my code. They sent me some of their Valentine's Day collection earrings. They are so cute. Thank you so much, Nickel Suede. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching this vlog. I will see you next week.